The starting point of any journey is critical, and it's the same with learning about Stoicism. Picking the wrong book can confuse someone who wants to learn. So, what's the best way to start with Stoicism? Which philosopher should you read first? Which translator is the easiest to understand? Which edition? What kind of book should you look for? Also, are there any good books or articles about Stoicism? And are the free resources online any good? Don't worry, we've got you covered. Just stick to this video to see the full list and understand the principal aspects of each book, remembering that you can find the full list in the description of this video and the links if you feel like buying it. So, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Stoic content like this. Now, let's go to our list, starting with Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Meditations is a unique book. It's written by Marcus Aurelius, who was a very powerful leader. He wrote down his own private advice to himself about how to do his job well and be a good person. Marcus was a student of Stoicism, a way of thinking that helped him be humble, patient, understanding, giving, and strong, no matter what was happening around him. Every night, he would write down thoughts to remind himself of these qualities. Thanks to him, we have this amazing book today. It's easy to read and understand. When you read it, you'll probably find at least one saying or idea that helps you when you're facing tough times. Give it a read. It's full of practical advice for life. Make sure you pick up this masterpiece. You can find the link in the description. Letters from a Stoic by Seneca. Seneca was another important figure in Rome, just like Marcus Aurelius. He was known for being a great writer and a loyal friend who gave excellent advice. A lot of his advice is still around today in the form of letters. These letters are great for helping us deal with all sorts of issues like sadness, money, success, failure, and education. Seneca followed Stoic philosophy, but he was open to ideas from other places too. He once said to a friend, "If the line is good, it doesn't matter who wrote it." This is what practical philosophy is all about. It doesn't matter where or when it came from. What's important is if it helps you in your life, even just a little bit. Reading Seneca's work can do that for you. The Penguin edition is a great translation. It makes his letters, which are more like short essays, easy to read, and it's also good for the next book I recommend, On the Shortness of Life by Seneca. Seneca's On the Shortness of Life is a set of 3 short but deep pieces, more like essays than letters. This might be the best way to start learning about Seneca. The main essay, titled The Same as the Book, gives a powerful message about time, our most precious resource. It reminds us that our time is limited, and it's up to us to use it wisely. One of his most famous sayings from this book is something that we all need to think about. We don't have a short life, we make it short, and we're not short of time, but we waste it. Just like his other letters, the Penguin edition of this book is the one to read. It's part of the Penguin Great Ideas series and is small enough to fit in your back pocket. As said before, all the links from this amazing list can be found in the description. Discourses and Selected Writings by Epictetus. Among the 3 key figures of Stoicism, Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and Epictetus, Epictetus tends to be the most didactic and, for some, not as enjoyable to read. However, this doesn't take away from his brilliance. He often puts ideas so clearly and powerfully that they can really make you stop and think. I personally like the Penguin translations of his work, but I've checked out a few others and found that the differences are mostly minor. Fragments by Heraclitus. This is as close as Stoics come to being fleeting and poetic. While most of the other recommendations lean towards solid, practical advice, Heraclitus's work might feel more like poetry. However, those elegant lines carry the same straightforward guidance and ageless insights that change your perspective, just like the other Stoic works. Here are some quotes of the book, just so you can understand what I am talking about. Try in vain with empty talk, to separate the essences of things and say how each thing truly is. Applicants for wisdom, do what I have done, inquire within. Character is fate. What eyes witness, ears believe on hearsay. The crops are sold for money spent on food. Heraclitus is considered as a key influence in Stoic thought, and this is evident in the numerous references to Heraclitus that are seen in Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. As one scholar put it in explaining Heraclitus's influence on Stoicism, Marcus Aurelius considered Heraclitus as one of the great sages. Before we move on, if you've come this far, don't forget to like this video and leave a comment with your favorite Stoicism quote. Let's continue. The next book in our list is Courage Under Fire. Testing Epictetus's Doctrines in a Laboratory of Human Behavior by James Stockdale. James Stockdale, a United States Navy fighter pilot, was taken prisoner by North Vietnam in 1965 and spent the next 7 years as a prisoner of war, including 2 years in solitary confinement with leg irons. Later, Stockdale wrote and spoke a lot about Epictetus's Enchiridion, a work he says gave him the mindset and strength to survive years of torture. Stockdale's remarkable conduct while imprisoned shows how Stoicism can offer a way to handle extreme hardships and the challenges life throws at us. Just to remember, all of the books of this list can be found in the description of this video. The Inner Citadel and Philosophy as a Way of Life by Pierre Hadot. Both of these are scholarly yet captivating books. The Inner Citadel offers a detailed look into the life of Marcus Aurelius and is a great follow-up if you enjoyed Meditations. Philosophy as a Way of Life delves into various spiritual exercises, concepts, and mental practices from philosophy that can guide you towards making better decisions and leading a more fulfilling life. Despite their academic nature, Hadot's works are very approachable, and the ideas presented are likely to have a lasting impact. Rome's Last Citizen, The Life and Legacy of Cato, Mortal Enemy of Caesar, by Rob Goodman and Jimmy Soni. Marcus Cato has certainly earned his place in the history books. He was the Stoic senator who led the opposition against Julius Caesar, who then killed himself rather than live under a dictator. Cato was a soldier, a politician, a thinker, and most important, an example. His unassailable place in Roman culture is best seen in the old proverbial expression used to make excuses: "We're not all Catos." There's a lot to learn from a politician who couldn't be corrupted, a philosopher who refused to write, a millionaire who lived among his soldiers and people. He is Marcus Porcius Cato, a man of a different epoch, some 2,000 years past, but a man who we, without a question, are better off knowing. See our interview with author Jimmy Soni here. Marcus Aurelius by Matthew Arnold, essay. Matthew Arnold, a scholar from the Victorian era, was known as a sage writer, a kind of writer who both teaches and corrects the reader. He wrote an excellent essay on Marcus Aurelius. In 1863, Arnold noted that Marcus held the most powerful position in the world and was universally acknowledged by those around him as being deserving of it. As we've journeyed through the world of Stoicism, we've explored a variety of texts that offer insights into this practical and profound philosophy. Remember, the complete list of books we've discussed, along with links for purchase, can be found in the video description, so make sure to check it out. And if you found this guide helpful, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more content on Stoicism. Let's quickly recap our list. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, a powerful leader's personal notes on how to be just and strong. It's straightforward and full of life lessons. Letters from a Stoic by Seneca. Seneca's wisdom, shared in letters that tackle a broad range of human experiences from sorrow to success. On the Shortness of Life by Seneca, a thought-provoking reflection on how we use our time, with timeless advice on living life to its fullest. Discourses and Selected Writings by Epictetus. Though challenging, Epictetus's works are profound and filled with clarity that can change the way you think. Fragments by Heraclitus, a poetic and profound glimpse into early Stoic thought, showcasing its timeless relevance. Courage Under Fire by James Stockdale, a real-life testament to the strength and resilience that Stoic philosophy can build, even under the most extreme circumstances. The Inner Citadel and Philosophy as a Way of Life by Pierre Hadot. Deep dives into the life of Marcus Aurelius and the broader application of philosophy in everyday life. Rome's Last Citizen by Rob Goodman and Jimmy Soni. A look at the life of Cato, a paragon of Stoic virtue in the face of political turmoil. Marcus Aurelius by Matthew Arnold, a Victorian scholar's perspective on one of the most powerful Stoic figures, Marcus Aurelius. Each of these works offers a unique window into Stoicism, a philosophy as relevant today as it was in ancient times. Whether you're a seasoned Stoic or just starting out, these books provide valuable lessons for life's challenges and joys. Before you go, don't forget to like this video and share your favorite Stoicism quote in the comments. Your insights could be the guiding light for someone else on their Stoic journey. Let's continue exploring the wisdom of the ages together.